Hi, everybody. Welcome to SeraCast. I am the co-owner of Seraphim, and I am also your co-host for this exciting adventure over the next 30-ish minutes or so.
You didn't actually say your name, Des.
My name is Delicate Bee Flower, and sitting to my right is...
My name is ClaesSIlver, and I am also the co-owner of Seraphim and your host on this journey of vocal journey, because it's all about singing this week.
It is all about singing this week, you guys. Last week when we did the premiere, and if you guys haven't, and you're able to, Fridays at 11 a.m. SLT, we do like a live premiere of this on the YouTube channel. So totally come join us. It's fun. We joke around. It's a good time. During the live premiere, some people were like, Del needs to sing more. And I agree.
And we love that the deaf community is joining from SeraCast. Good for you.
Wow.
Talking of singing and song, I have been racking my brain for an anthem, and I feel like you just know what your anthem is, and I don't, because I use songs in different ways for different things. So somebody said my anthem should be a song that I request all the time, that's like my favorite song that I do like love, which is Champagne Supernova by Oasis. Somebody else, I thought maybe it should be the song that makes me happy. So when I'm in a really bad mood, it's the song that I put on that like really makes me happy, which is The Bright Side of the Road. I love that. It's just so happy. It sounds so happy. It always like, even, whatever my mood, that lifts me.
Mm-hmm.
So there was that one. And then I thought maybe I should choose a song that I wish was my anthem. So I was thinking of like Scars to You're Beautiful, because I wish I was a lot more confident and had this like complete attitude of I don't care what I look like. But I thought that's more of a like what I wish my anthem was rather than what my anthem was. So in the end, I settled on Bitch by Meredith Brooks.
Because you're a goddess on your knees.
Well, I am the mouth magician.
That's
obviously.
Yeah, the mouth magician.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you named me that.
I did.
So,
I did.
and I don't feel like we should tell people why. Just keep them guessing.
Maybe that should be the contest for this week. Guess what? Yes, the mouth magician.
But no, I mean, the song Bitch, it's about all the different facets of being a woman, like being a wife, being a mother, being a bitch sometimes, having a softer side, not letting too many people see your softer side, which I have been accused of. I mean, I'd say accused of, I know. What did I describe it as earlier? Deliberately distant. I am very cool and deliberately distant with people until I know them quite well. And I guess that's why some people think I'm a bitch, because I'm not like, I'm not everybody's best friend straight away. It takes a bit of time. And that can come across as being a bit standoffish.
It is.
And I guess
it literally is standoffish.
It is no, but standoffish for the wrong reasons. It's more about protecting myself than not letting them in. No, that's wrong, because that is exactly what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I just don't trust you lot.
What she's trying to say is it's not you, it's me.
No, I'm just a little bit slow to open up to people because, feelings and shit. I like to think that once people do get to know me, they quite like me.
Well, everybody likes to think that. I don't want to be like, wow, once you get to know me, I'm really an asshole. Like, no, once you get to...
But we all know somebody that we've liked at first and then got to know them, and they've been an asshole.
Yeah, that's true. I have to be very wary of people I click with a little too quickly. Like, if I click with them so fast and we totally get each other, then something's going to go wrong. But if it's more like we click and we talk and we chit chat and like we get to know each other over time, it's usually a sustaining relationship or friendship.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm settling with Bitch by Meredith Brooks.
This is Dell approved. I feel like, yeah, appropriate.
So in the news, there hasn't been a lot of news from Second Life, but you know, it's been August, early September. They you know, it's a lull time. But they did announce this week, or patch, actually. Interestingly enough, I have not seen this on the main feed on like the Second Life page, you know, when you log into your account. I haven't seen it as a blog post on that feed, but I saw this on Patch Linden's Twitter, that you can now gift premium to somebody.
That's nice. They're doing a lot of stuff to make this like more appealing. I like it. You could just see the momentum. It's nice.
Yeah, we just need the app now, guys.
That's not going to be overnight because you know they're probably, if they're not at ground zero, they're probably actually in a deficit because the coding they have is probably like so fucking archaic at this point.
Oh, did you just get techie? Did I can tell because my eyelids got heavy.
Sorry, I'm more geek interesting. Whatever.
So we had a real life birthday in the team, which was
mine
last week. No, not yours.
Mine was in July.
We had Coca Chin's real life birthday was on the 10th of September. So happy birthday to Coca Chin.
Awesome. So happy birthday, Coca Chin. I hope you had a really great time, no matter what you were doing. I have company, you know, visiting from out of town. And, excuse me.
What the fuck was that? Did you just burp?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Right, so now's the time. We said there's a musical theme this week. This week we got to sit down with the beautiful and super talented Aleykat, who is a live performer in Second Life and one of the very best. So here's our interview. Welcome everybody. We are here at the Seraphim Sim with the gorgeous Aleykat. If you've not seen Aleykat in Second Life, I highly recommend it. She's one of Second Life's best live performers.
Oh, thank you.
You really are though. You can. I mean, we're going to talk about your professional work outside of SL in a little bit.
So, Allie, can you tell us a little bit about your journey in Second Life? Like, how did you come to be here, and how did you start as a performer in SL?
I found my way here. There was like a group of friends. We were on a different website, and one of our friends was in Second Life, and she said, come on over and see what it's like. And of course ended up in Freebie Galaxy. Remember Freebie Galaxy?
Oh yeah.
Like running around there. Like, yeah. I'm not sure that's like the best introduction to Second Life someone can have, but you know, it was fun. And obviously I ended up staying. It took me a few years though to find that music was even in Second Life. And then I found some live singers and was like, wait, what? This is what? The first guy I listened to was Jeffa. And yeah, just suddenly found all this live music and thought, oh, well, I can sing. I might give this a try. It took me quite a long time to save up for like all the special equipment and stuff to use. And then, yeah, I just gave it a go. And here we are 6.5 years later. I'm really, really grateful for all the support that everyone has given me for 6.5 years, that people still come to my shows even now. I never thought anyone would come in the first place. And then to be able to do it this many years later, and like it literally helps pay my real life bills. And I love it still.
So anybody that regularly goes to your shows knows that there is a love of musical theatre in there.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
So what is your favourite production?
I always have like a top 5 that's always like changing places. I think one of my ultimate favourites is Book of Mormon, which I guess might surprise some people who know me because I'm very much a PG performer. You won't hear me swearing on mic. And Book of Mormon is possibly one of the rudest productions you've ever heard. Do you know anything about it?
I think I know a couple of numbers from it that I've seen, like YouTube videos and things, but I've never seen the show. No,
it's very and it's by the guys who wrote South Park, so you can imagine.
Right.
Yeah, Del, you would love it.
Yeah.
You absolutely would love it. So
I've been wanting to go, but the tickets are insane.
Are they still?
Like,
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I've seen it in
down here
on the West End, but and there's another show that I love called Newsies, which isn't known very well, but I'm going to see. It's finally come to the UK now, and I'm going to see like the preview shows in November, so I'm super excited. I thought I was going to have to come all the way to Broadway to see that one.
You took a break recently to actually do some real life performing, didn't you, in a show? Am I right in thinking that?
Well, I actually took a break from everything, just like stopped completely performing it altogether. But yeah, I do regularly perform in real life. Yeah. So I work for a performing arts company in real life. So there's shows going on that I sometimes produce. Sometimes I'm in. A couple of years ago, before COVID hit, I was in the Addams Family in like a big theater near where I am. There was like over 1,200 seats in the audience, so that was quite a big show for me to go and do.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really fun. I'm in a band as well that we just got some gigs coming up in October, so I should be doing that, hopefully getting back out there.
So, I mean, you've been on the scene for a while, and obviously you've probably seen some growth and progression in the music scene in Second Life. What changes would you like to see within the community that you think would help it flourish even more?
I mean, this is a really difficult like subject, because if anyone has I've run my own venue, and anyone who's run a venue knows that it's just so difficult. It's so expensive for venue owners when the shows are free, which it's great that they're free at the point of entry and anyone can come and see them, but people that come often tip the singer far more than they'll tip the venue, which kind of makes sense from, like from their perspective. But it just would be really, really much more helpful if the venue owners were tipped a lot more, or there was some kind of like ticketing, but the only way we could do it is if every venue owner agreed to do the ticketing. Do you know what I mean? Or otherwise, it becomes unfair, and then I think to myself, it would be really sad if you didn't have any Lindas and you couldn't come and experience music. But it's just rigged so unfairly, and I don't think the answer is for artists to charge less, because I try and keep my fee really, really as low as I possibly can. But like, I think we should be charging for our talent, but I think we should also definitely need to be supporting venue owners more. It's just skewed too much in the wrong direction. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And it would just massively help the music scene if venue owners were supported more. And even if we don't put our tip boards out, because some people say, don't put a tip board out, don't get tips or anything, then the people still tip you. They just tip you directly. Do you know what I mean? So it's like they always want to tip the singer. But I don't know if anyone has any answers.
Well,
we need an answer.
As soon as you said that, I started thinking, because I was thinking, you're right. Like I think when Second Life first started, people aren't used to paying for experiences, and they won't be until they have to start paying for experiences.
Yeah.
And obviously Second Life thought of that because they had the whole pay for passes, which I think was initially set up as a way to charge people entry to certain experiences, sims, places, things like that. But no, I don't know a single person who's ever used a sell pass type thing. But then it got me thinking, I pay for a couple of Patreons every month for things in Second Life. So I'm wondering if some of the bigger venues actually set up a Patreon and then did some exclusive shows for the Patreon members.
For patrons. It would be a great idea. There definitely needs to be more of those kind of things going on. And you're right, people do pay. I pay for experiences in Second Life as well, and I'm sure other people would.
So what's your funniest story or faux pas that's happened while you've been performing in Second Life?
I mean, you put me on the spot with this one.
Oh, sorry. I'm sure you have 100 stories. It's just
Yeah,
deciding which is most appropriate.
Yeah, I mean, one of my songs, we have a lollipop, an Aleykat lollipop. Kes, you must know. Have you been given a lollipop before?
Yes, I've got
There's
a
very
lollipop.
special, yeah. I don't know if Adele, I'm going to give you a lollipop, okay, when the interview's
Ooh.
finished. So you've got one.
Okay.
But don't give it back, okay, once you've got So it's just a silly lollipop, my boy lollipop that I sing. And if you click it, you lick it. So it says like, Aleykat has licked Kes's lollipop in local. So everyone gets given it. So everyone's waving around these massive lollipops in the audience and you click them. And so I was just happily clicking around years ago when I first started giving them out. Click, click, click. And of course, double clicked by accident and TP'd myself completely across the sim to the other side. Like,
oh my
no
gosh.
one was around me. I was off the stage in the middle of a song and I was like, oh, like what a noob to do that. Double click myself off the stage in the middle. And I try and be so professional and like everything has to be proper and everything has to be right, you know? I've definitely been told to loosen up before. And doing that, I was just so embarrassed to randomly fly across the sim in the middle of the song and then sheepishly have to make my way back to the stage. Like, yeah. Super awkward.
No wardrobe malfunctions, aside from the one earlier today.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm very careful with my outfits. Yes, I'm always outfitted. I think once I had a crash in the middle of a show and unfortunately forgot to do my alphas and rezzed back in completely naked. That was absolutely awesome on a stage in front of like 50 people.
So what else do you like to do in SL when you're not performing?
I love building. I am not very good at it, but I love it. A few years ago, me and my best friend Damien opened a sim called 7 Seasons, which we did like a Halloween theme, and then we closed for a month and opened back up and did like Christmas. And I just absolutely loved it. We had obviously a music venue and hired a load of singers in. I love doing all the Christmas stuff back then. I really want to open another sim. It's just finding the time because I'm a bit of a perfectionist and there's always like loads of stuff going on in real life and loads of stuff going on in Second Life. But yeah, that's my favorite thing to do is to like build stuff. And I just love, I'm a bit obsessed with houses. So anytime there's like any houses in the sale, I will be going to get a house and then putting up and decorating and then taking it down. There's no reason for it. I just love doing it.
I knew there was a reason that I loved Aleykat. It's
Yeah, you
obviously
see?
our home and garden
You see?
like vibe that we have going
Mhm.
on.
And I love your post. Every time I see your postcast, I'm like, oh, it's so good. So good.
I didn't know you had Sims because this is the first
I
year that
did.
I've not done my sim for fall for autumn.
Oh, how
and
come you're not doing it?
I just haven't had time.
Exactly.
I just have not had the time.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'll do one for Christmas, but maybe we should talk.
Ooh. Collaboration.
Yep.
Oh, you
You
guys
said
heard it here first.
So what
Yeah,
do you
I just love it. I mean, also, if no one did it, I mean, what would Second Life be if we didn't have people creating these amazing places for us to go?
It's
So,
so true.
yeah, I love going out
So
and
true.
sim hopping and exploring, and yeah.
I was talking to somebody the other day, kind of a newer friend, and he, I guess, goes out and purposely has non-human experiences, not like sex, but like, you know, he'll go
Anything. Yeah.
explore like planets as an alien and
Yeah.
like kind of like interact in that way. And
Yeah.
it was very interesting to me because I'm like, I've never experienced Second Life as anything other than a human.
Mm. It's easy though, isn't it, to get stuck in what you're doing, and especially because if you're busy, if you have a business, then you've got a lot of work to do for that, and then that all takes all your kind of focus. But yeah, there's crazy amounts of stuff in Second Life that I'm sure I haven't even come across either.
Mm-hmm.
But why not? It's
Yeah.
like it's limitless, isn't it, in here? So
Yes. Yeah. The only limit is our own imagination.
yeah. I struggle with my imagination. I'm a bit like I don't know. I have to work really hard to just let myself be free. Do you know what I mean? And not so constrained. And try and remember that thing of you can do anything in here. Anything you want to be, anything you want to look like, anything you want to build, it's possible.
So what we ask everybody this last question, what do you think or hope that Second Life will look like in 5 years' time?
5 years is not really that long, actually, is it? In the big scheme of things. I just really, really want them to start investing again into Second Life. I feel like, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. I feel like you have to cut this out if I'm not allowed. I feel like we were left behind a bit with all the Sandstar stuff that was going on. Mm-hmm. And I think they just missed a trick, and I don't think they realized that there's this massive core group of people in here that are still really passionate about Second Life. They're still building, they're still creating, and you can bring new people in if you invest the time in Second Life to make it, because it's quite hard to use. It's quite a complicated program, and you forget, don't you? We've all been using it for years, and like the new head comes out or the new body, and we all just like take our time and learn it. But coming in as a newbie must be just absolutely mind blowing. Ending up in Freebie Galaxy. It's not like, So I really want to...
I'm not even going to tell you where I ended up on my first day, but if it had been as nice as Freebie Galaxy, it would have been good.
Exactly, yeah.
They actually have a cement... You know how like out front of the Chinese theater, they have people's like hands and feet like in cement in Hollywood?
Yeah.
They actually have like Kessa's butt print at the nude beach that she would like in cement. This Cass Crystal
I was so naive. This person started talking to me. They gave me a shape. I didn't even like the shape. They gave me a shape, and then they gave me a necklace to wear, which I put on. Yeah, literally within 2 hours of being in SL, I was collared, and I didn't know anything about it, what it was, what it was doing.
I used to be terrified of the bloodlines thing. Like, you have to wear this scarlet necklace, otherwise you're like. And I was like, what? So yeah, it took me maybe a couple of years before I realized they didn't have to wear a stupid garlic necklace. Hilarious.
All right, so we're going to finish off without this or that round. Beachside resort or hillside resort?
Hillside resort. I hate sand.
Same.
Cannot cope.
TV series or movie?
TV series.
Takeout or dine out?
Takeout.
Pub quiz, trivia pub quiz or card games?
Card games.
And cupcakes or donuts?
Cupcakes. 100%.
Silver or gold?
Silver.
Fresh flowers or potted plants?
Can I say neither? If I had to, I guess potted plants. I don't like flowers because they die. They're dead when you get them.
They're dead.
Yeah.
You're getting handed murder.
And then they just stick in a vase, and then I forget about them for like 3 weeks, and then I have to deal with all that slimy water. That is me. That is my life. Is it's a little insight.
I'll tell you this really quickly because I know we're short on time. When I met my real life husband, he brought me flowers quite a lot, which I thought was odd because he had the same view on flowers, that they were a waste of money because they die. Yeah. Right? But he was bringing me these flowers a lot all of a sudden. Well, then I found out that he was working for a building company at the time who was building an extension on an old people's home that was next to a funeral director's. The funeral directors were donating the flowers to the old people's home, and then the old people were giving them to the builders. Say, take these home for your girlfriends. He was bringing me dead people's flowers for 3 months.
So romantic.
I love that. Christmas or Easter?
Christmas.
Travel by plane or by boat?
Plane?
Question mark? Apple or Android?
Android.
Yay! I'm so anti-Apple.
I have no clue with Apple. Like, no, I cannot use it. It's Android all the way.
That's it. That's the end of it.
That was the end. Hopefully it wasn't too painful.
Well, thanks, Allie. Thanks for coming and joining us. This is a lot of fun.
Thanks for having me.
Well, it was really nice to be able to sit down and talk to her.
Yeah, you've not really sort of met her in depth before, had you? And I know her a little bit better. So.
Yeah. So it was really nice. It's always interesting to get a perspective of somebody who, I don't normally get like an opportunity to sit down and talk to, so I really enjoy it.
Well, talking of singing.
Opinion section. This is the opinion section.
Is it safe to come out?
I was pausing for applause.
I was going to say, I hope you weren't. The views and opinions expressed in this segment are those of Seraphim team members individually and do not necessarily reflect the position or official policies.
I wish I had to burp now.
Of SeraphimSL.com. Any content, including farts, provided during the editorial section... provided during the editorial section of this podcast is not intended to malign anyone or anything. So our team favourite find is by Mariah, who's one of our newest members of the team. And she's chosen the Camilla set from a brand I don't think I'd known of before. They're called Varsity. She bought the yellow of this particular item, priced at 195 linden, from the Varsity store. She said, I love that it fits many bodies, from Reborn Juicy, Calhoun, Cupra, Legacy, Nerido, Perky, and Reborn. I also love the way it makes my Cupra body look. It fits perfectly and comes with alphas for the top and pants. The price was very reasonable for the quality of the item, and I'll definitely be buying from Varsity again soon.
They came onto my radar this week too. Like I saw something from Varsity, and I was like, "That's pretty cute." So maybe they're
an up and comer.
Yeah, somebody to watch.
They're an up and comer. Yeah, watch this space.
Yeah. So my favorite find this week was from Equal 10. E-Marie made the Desiree ring set. I love her ring sets. First of all, they're rigged, which I love and greatly appreciate. And I just like they're cute and delicate without being childish to me. Too juvenile. Like I really like them. One of the things I really like about E-Marie is like you could buy it in the two different, you buy the metal colors. So you either buy the silver or the gold, right? And then it comes with, like this set in particular has 14 different gem colors. You get all 14 gem colors in the silver or the gold. And then the rings each individually toggle on and off on different hands. So like your hands don't have to be like matchy, which that's something that I just don't like with rings. I like the toggling on and off.
A toggle is very important with rings.
I agree. So it's a super versatile set because, again, you could wear it a bunch of different ways. Many, many different gems. And each one of the metal packs is $250. So stop by Equal 10 and pick that up. Yeah.
That's a lot of work for $250. So my favourite find this week is the Damaris wrap top by Ison at C88. These really pack a punch for what you buy. So there are basically 5 tone packs, and each tone pack comes with 12 tones in that pack. So you've got like the neutral pack, the earth pack, which is like the greens and browns. You've got warm, which is your blues. Cool, which is like the blues, and warm is your peaches and pinks and that kind of thing. They're 288 lindens per pack. And then there are 2 print packs, which are also 288 lindens, and they've got 21 prints per pack in them for 288. But the whole fat pack, so all of those color packs and the 2 print packs are in the fat pack for 1288. The fat pack comes with a separate HUD for the belt, and they also come in an overpants layer and a regular version of the blouse, so you can wear it with in 2 different ways. It's made for Maitreya, Maitreya Petite, Legacy, Perky, and Reborn. Ison's super classy. I love my Ison stock clothes.
I know. Ison's been around forever, and it's always like super, super high quality. I love Ison.
I've got to get the skirt that is in that vendor image as well, because that just goes so perfectly with that blouse and looks so, what did you call me the other day? Conservative.
Mm-hmm. I also called you a bougie chola.
Chola.
But see, everyone agrees it's a chola top.
Somebody did agree with that actually, but I didn't know.
See, you're learning so much from these podcasts.
I am. Tacos, burritos, wraps.
So what is the difference between a burrito and a wrap?
Absolutely none at all.
Let's see what Google says. Generally, wraps are served cold, while burritos can be served hot or cold, with its filling wrapped in a tortilla and is folded just like a wrap. Burritos.
It's going to be my next thoughts name. Burrito.
As I say that, the roach coach drove by my house. It's great. Burritos usually have rice and or beans, along with numerous other ingredients.
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not yours, because we know you don't know how to make Mexican food.
I mean, probably because I don't like to eat Mexican food, because I don't eat spicy food.
It's not all spicy. In fact, most Mexican food isn't.
It sounds spicy.
Because it's Mexican? Racist.
It just sounds spicy words.
You are the weirdest person. Okay, I found something. It says, a wrap is filled with different ingredients and then a tortilla is rolled around it to create a meal. And they're most commonly served cold and most commonly eaten at lunchtime. A burrito is a Mexican meal made from a rolled up tortilla containing a Tex-Mex filling. It's usually served as a dinner option. Burritos are a popular meal served at Mexican-American restaurants where your option of fillings is usually meat, rice, beans, vegetables, cheese, and salsa.
See, salsa's spicy, I don't eat it.
Salsa's not spicy. It's tomatoes and onions and a little jalapeno.
Oh, and a little jalapeno, which is spicy.
No, they're not.
Jalapenos are. I don't eat anything hot or spicy.
Jalapenos are like, they're the pussiest. They're like a quarter of a step above a bell pepper. They're not spicy at all. They just add flavor.
They're horrible. I don't eat them.
Yeah.
And they're green.
So what?
I don't eat green bell peppers either.
Why?
Because they're horrible. I only eat yellow, red, or orange bell peppers. Yeah, horrible.
I don't even know what to say.
Nobody likes green peppers.
What? Everybody likes green peppers.
No, they don't. I won't cook with green peppers. They literally just... So if I do fajitas...
There's no green pepper in there? It's just red?
Then no, it's just red and yellow and orange and onion.
Well, I'm sure your fajitas are fucked up anyway.
Of course they are.
Well, you don't know what Mexican is. And fajitas are American. There's no fucking Mexican fajitas.
I didn't say they were Mexican. I just said when I cook fajitas. I didn't nationalize my fajitas at all.
Fajitas don't sound like they might be potentially spicy to you?
No, because I don't put the salsa on them. So I will make the fajitas, right? And they obviously have all the so I can take a little bit of heat in there, but only because once I put it on a tortilla, I smother it in about half a pound of sour cream.
Oh, Jesus,
and then,
no.
And that's how I eat my fajitas. I don't have the salsa on top of it at all. because the sauce is spicy.
When Kaz comes to visit, I am taking her to a Mexican restaurant, you guys. And anyone who wants to come, anyone in Southwest Florida is welcome to join for the spectacle that will be. I'm going to go to the little like place over here, but the family place. You guys know what I'm talking about. And I'll be like, okay, lay it out for her. I need a burrito. I need a torta. I need I need some tacos. Don't put any cheese or sour. Don't gringo that shit up. Just give it to her.
Well, I can eat chili, but only once it's gone cold.
Cold
So
chili?
So I'll make a chili con carne, and like everyone else will have it hot. I'll wait till it goes cold, and then I just swallow it without chewing so that I don't get the heat from it. So I literally put it in my mouth and swallow.
Bet you've said that before.
I refer you back to my anthem. Anyway, events that we are excited about. Dale, what are you excited about?
So this isn't actually like this week, but it's coming, and I am really, really excited. Salem is opening on the 24th. So we'll talk about it again next week, but Salem is opening on the 20th. I love Halloween.
I'm looking forward to all the Halloween events because I'm guessing that it won't be long till we see like Satan Inc. as well open up, and that's always one of my favorites. I love the trick-or-treat boxes with that. But Salem is always absolutely fantastic. You're right. So looking forward to that.
RC is bringing back her Halloween stuff this year. So if you guys aren't familiar with RC Cluster, she is one of the funniest people I have ever known in my life. And the way her brain works is so amazing. Like, her stuff is so fun and interactive, and she provides an experience like you won't get other places. So you could go to her sim and basically go trick-or-treating in her village. It's really fun.
That sounds like a lot of fun. I'd like to see that because I don't recall seeing that in the past, so I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, gosh. She does. Well, I don't know if she's brought it back every year, but she's certainly brought it back since COVID. So,
yeah.
It is one of my favorites. Every year we go. Every year.
What's our giveaway this week, Delicate? Or Dez, as I like to call you.
Oh, my gosh. I can't with the Dez. Avani, who we spoke to kind of at the beginning of the season.
There's a link in the top right-hand corner that people can click on to get to that episode.
Oh, okay, great. So check out the episode where we talk to the owner of Avani, Taylor, and they're offering for 3 different winners to get 2 fat packs of their choice from Avani.
Oh, and their furniture is amazing. The decor, the detailing that Taylor puts into the items. So that's a great prize.
It is a really great prize, for sure. So what do people have to do to enter for the prize?
To enter this week, you need to put your legacy name, not your display name, your legacy name into the comments below and tell us what color you like to decorate with the most.
I thought you were going to say what color is your underwear.
Mine's black.
Mine's white.
I mean, it's a fucking miracle that you've got any on.
I probably don't with this outfit, actually. All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for listening. We are here every Friday, and also in 2 weeks on the 30th, we will be having our live season finale. So if you're available, we will be here right here on this stage at 11 a.m. SLT on Friday the 30th.
Stock up on the booze. There will be drinking games.
Sobriety optional. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and also ring the bell. So if you want to follow our content, then you're going to get notified of it.
We'll see you then. Don't forget to hang out for the outtakes, and we'll see you Monday at the Outlook.
So we'll see you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend. Bye.
Bye. Oh, why am I doing this? Oh no, I can't because I'm recording the screen. Dumbass.
Dumbass.
Maybe I should make that my song.
You
I
felt
feel it coming.
in the
You
air tonight.
Well, I was thinking more Daft Punk, but okay.
Oh. Happy birthday. Wait, I'm choking. Is that funny, you asshole?
Hold on. Mouth magician to the rescue.
I don't need mouth to mouth. No. Inappropriate.
My sister's real name is Gail, and some of her friends used to call her nickname was Wendy.
Because of her butt.
No, because of her name.
Oh. Oh,
Gail.
Gail.
Oh my God. How long are they there for?
Till Thursday.
Oh, so by the time this episode goes out, there will be free of her house guests.
Ugh, thank the Lord.
The McFarts will have gone home.
Adios. They will have blown town by then. I was in the grocery store. And, I mean, it's embarrassing. I am at the age where the grocery store music isn't that bad, you know? But I am.
My jam, yeah.
Joe, I know you're not going to be around at 1 o'clock, are you? But if you've never seen Aleykat in
I'm
SL, you
sure
really should
that
try
I
and get onto
have
the show.
because I've been to all of your weddings, but also
Wow, the one wedding that I've had that Aleykat sang at.
it just
The
felt
one.
like several because it was so many days.
That wedding was 3 days.
It was 3 fucking days.
I mean, if you're going to do it, just go big. Why not?
Oh,
Yeah.
no one goes
Just
bigger.
unfortunately, it was to the wrong person, but we
Yeah.
didn't know that at the time.
Well,
No,
you
exactly.
didn't. We did.
Oh,
You didn't.
D-Render is your friend.
Yes. So
So-
is Mutant Block, people. PSA. PSA moment. Derender, Mute, and Block all exist for reasons.
Mm-hmm.